Good morning. What a sunny day today. Today, Welfare and Development Organization, along with the Forest Department, Hunza, have planned a small, precise program that the Brong Development Organization will engage communities in planting almost 28,000 plants at Bulolo Meadows. It's one of the pastures of the local communities called the Qubile Brong, and the organization is working on the same mission because we have around 19 canals of land which is barren, and we want to see this land green. And here, this is the area where we are supposed to plant. And we also have a mission that we want to see that the plants grow here, and we can make this venue as one of a tourist attraction, because this is one of the place which is still unexplored and it's untouched. So our mission is to plant around 28 to 30,000 plants in this area. So since we are identifying those areas where we can plant and see how plants we can arrange them and secure them from the animals. So on this day, you see the communities, the local, the young, the children are highly committed and are happy to actually engage themselves in this community work. And we are also trying to restore the water channel. It's almost 3,000 feet from the water source. And the best part is we have been working during winters from January. Now it's February where we are planning for the plantation. Since you know that this area is on the top of the mountain, so it takes 2.5 hours to reach from Karimabad Valley, and carrying these old plants up there was truly a challenge. But since communities are highly committed, the youngsters are highly committed, and they have worked a lot to reach to transport these all plantations up to the top Bulolo, where we are now growing these plants. There are so many challenges while going towards Bulolo. It's still glacier there, the cold winds are blowing, and the transportation of these plants from Karimabad to the Bulolo top was literally a big challenge. But since there is a committed community and a well-organized committee called the Brong Welfare Development Organization, who together took this task, and now we are able to transport these plants up to the meadows. And you see the progress that we are planting these plants in this barren land. Since it is time for food now, the food is served among the youngsters, the workers, the volunteers who came out at a single call, and everyone is enjoying the food. And still there are some of the volunteers who are actually carrying these plants to the top. You see that it's very fragile, and also the restoration process is going on. As we divided the community volunteers into 7 to 8 groups, among the 8 groups there was one group who are working on the water channels, and 2 groups are working on the transportation, and 5 groups are working on the plantation. So this is how the process took place. And as we have a mission for 28,000 plantations to be grown on top, so we are actually planning this event on each weekend on Sunday, where children, students and elders can participate. When they are free at home, they can contribute in the community. So this is how the teamwork is going on. And the meanwhile, it's too much cold at the top, so we have some fire for the children, for the students, for the volunteers, so that they can warm up themselves. And everybody is happy to participate in this nicest program. And we are also thankful to the forest department for their kind cooperation as we demanded for the plants. They provided us with the plantation, and there are lots of volunteers who have been working for the same project. Now it's time for rest. We took some rest. We have some chit chat with one another, and there are lots of prayers for all the volunteers, the food committee who provide us food, and the workers who have been working for the transportation of plants, and the volunteers who are working on seeding the plants, and for the groups who have been working for the water channel. There are lots of prayers for every and each of them, because without their commitment this wasn't possible. As I said, like, the area is a little bit fragile and steep, and still there is harsh weather in Feb. We can imagine the global warming and global changes of weather, because such weathers we expect in January, but we see that in Feb we have snow, we have glacier at the same time, and it's chill cold at the top. So taking rest from time to time and having food for our volunteers is very important, and also brainstorming with one another so that we can also open up new avenues. And this is what we call the Bulolo pasture, where we have to grow these plants. You see there is still snow all around, and see the fragility of the path. This is from where we have to climb up and reach those barren lands. And this is on the way back that our volunteers did their job, their day-long activity, and coming back towards their home. Our elders have been supporting us, giving us advice, and they came up to the venues, identify the venues, and they were really helpful in providing the assistance to all the volunteers. So when we talk about our mission, yes, we have to achieve this mission in 7 to 8 weeks, because each week we are trying to carry 3,000 to 4,000 plants to the top and seed them. And we have a place called Bulolo, which is one of the best place for growing the plants, since there is the water channel which was dismantled, and now we are working on restoring the same channel. And this is the commitment of our youngsters, our volunteers, our community members who have been working with us in these still cold weathers. But as we said, there is hope, and these guys have been really supportive throughout this great journey, and we will continue this journey till end, unless we plant the same 28,000 plants at the same venues. So everyone is highly committed and very happy to be part of the team. And you see, we have some fun also when it comes to the meadows. It has been always a place where you can visit and feel the pleasures of the nature. Is there are the most nicest scenic views from the top, and the place is very peaceful. See the commitment, identifying the venues, And you can also imagine that how we planned the whole project at the top of the mountain with the help of these committed volunteers. I mean, the volunteers have been working since day and night, and the water channel is also restored. Maybe in some of the parts we need to put some pipe, so that, I mean, because of the fragility and of the glacier, and some of the places are so fragile that we can't actually go with the water channel. So we can shift the waters into to the pipeline, and then from there we can dig out the channel onwards towards the Bulolo Maleng. And this is how we are planning. We need help of the department for the pipeline, while the human work or the human resource we can use by our own. But most important is, I mean, if we are planning to grow these 28,000 plantations, we must have the commitment. I mean, the commitment to see this whole area green in upcoming season. So for the safety of the plantation, we have been growing bushes with the same plant. It is the handful resource which is available at the top of the mountain. And at every session we are discussing, we are having brainstorming with one another regarding the difficulties, regarding what are the needs to be catered within the same year, so that we can save these old plants. And maybe next 3 or 5 years we want to see them growing tall, and the whole community can take benefit out of the same project. So this is our commitment towards community, this is our commitment towards the nature, and lots of prayers for everyone, for the plants to grow, and for the volunteers who've been working hard in these harsh weathers. And it's the prayers are our rituals which will help us in growing, in achieving our mission. And the department, the forest department, has also committed to provide us with 28,000 plants, which is highly appreciated by all of the community. And the officer, the project in charge, the deputy director, the DFO, everyone, the prayers are for everyone. And they have also committed that whenever we need their assistance, they will provide us their assistance by providing plants, and also the transportation to the nearest village, Karimabad. From there we have to carry these plants almost 2.5 hours towards the tip of the mountain. So these all volunteers, our elders, all together we can make a difference. You can see our commitment, you can see our mission and vision, and hopefully we will achieve this mission within 3 months. On each weekend we are going to do our plantation drive project at the same venue. You see, there are two things which will help actually. First is engaging community in positivity or plantation. Secondly, a very good exercise for each and every member to climb up to the mountain. It's a little bit hard in winters, but still when there is community, all can go together. And the third, the best part of this project is to unite community under one platform to grow seed green Hunza in the upcoming years. And our elders always advise us about how to work, the safety measures we need to take care when we are working in the mountains. And most important is the safety of each and every volunteer and staying connected to the team. We have a proper team building where teams have been given their tasks to be performed in groups. So that's what the elders are advising to our community volunteers. And this is how we carry each and every work during this plantation process. And elders are also highly committed. And again, lots of prayers for our elders, for our people who are working tirelessly throughout this project. And likewise, the prayers are made for the plants as well to grow fast and for the community to take this project. And the prayers for people who engage their time and knowledge throughout the process to make this project successful and happy. And the most important is those who have been contributing since the very first week. So this is a conclusive video of the process we have been adopting since for the first week up till now. And alhamdulillah, they have been very successful. We are highly committed, and in many ways we are sure that we will be the best one-unit community where we work for community welfare, whether it is plantation, whether it is restoration of water channels, whether it is the unity of tribe. This is where we have grown plants. It's the chill weather today. There's snow also. You see it is coming down top towards the town. This is the commitment which we must engage plants. If this commitment is moving, I'm sure we are also planning to grow some fruit plants. We have shed trees and lots more to come.